Stand by for system reboot.
Did it work?
Readings coming in now.
Alright, sound check, sound check. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to see if we can be in here for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'd preferably love to start the match now, because if my PlayStation's going to heat, it's going to overheat as soon as I get into the game. What up, Bear? Come jump in Discord, fool. Matter of fact, I'll go jump in right now. Alright, I'm in Discord. What up, Navy? Dude's name is Tainted Butthole. Wow. Well, we're going to find out if I can actually play a game or not. Let's go for it. Actually, I don't want Avalon, so I'll wait the 2 minutes. I mean, you see it. Third from the bottom above Vaughn. RoboCop, wow. Yeah, that works. I mean, worst case is I'm going to start this thing up here, and I don't know when map changes, and I can almost guarantee it, pre-lobby, it's going to immediately overheat my PlayStation. That or it might actually get to fucking play, so we'll find out here in the next 2 minutes. Or in the next 60 seconds. Not much. Actually, you know what? I'll go with the damn lockdown TED operator. Alright, 26 seconds to see if my PlayStation overheats. If not, I might actually get to play a game. Otherwise, here in about 15 seconds, you guys are going to see a blue screen. Alright, for dance, 10 minutes. Let's start this up. If during pregame, fuck that, I ain't getting no Xbox. Nice. Yeah, I keep mine on too, unless the TV times out. But then again, my PlayStation's coming up on 3.5 years old. Yeah, anything after Xbox, maybe I can't see. It's too long of a text.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Gotcha. Alright, so we have absolutely no... Why is this so slow? I see he's A and then it goes dot dot dot. It's weird, hun. Don't worry about it.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Bet. Gotcha. I gotta pull up my phone for chat. So you got 7 people leaving? No, it ain't. It ain't trying to get you to be quiet. It's just, it can only show so much on the screen.
Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Damn, dog.
Get ready. That way. Marking probable device of vehicle marked. That way.
Alright, what up, what up? Who got a mic? I guess ain't nobody got a mic. Sound like you got some button pushing skills though.
Squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy.
We just got finished with a nice decent block.
You're now connected to the enemy's intel. Watch for nearby enemy activity on your TAC map. Good hunting.
That's not a good boy. That's a crazy dog.
Squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now.
What are you doing, buddy? Come on, I'm in the building. What are you doing, you bot?
Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Advise. Still have squad mates outside the base.
They almost had me.
Launched them rockets.
Squad mates been cleared for redeployment.
What up, Vaughn? Boom! Got him.
Revenge is a dish best served in fire and blood.
Guarantee those two are pissed off. How many kills I got? I got a triple on that.
This kill is brought to you by advanced algorithms and undissolvable.
Yeah, I got a triple on that.
What other requesting hard minutes?
Y'all still know the police station's got the care packages if you've done over half of the, Damn it! Hey, Green, come here.
Marking probable demise zone. Swapping mags that way.
I hate fucking snipers. Alright, come here. Come in here.
Marking
Hit that
probable
computer.
demise zone.
If you have done enough Easter eggs on the map, when you back out of the computer, you should get a, back out. Come off the computer. It's, yep, there you go. Pick those up.
Care package ready for delivery.
Purple, you want to come in here?
Commence care package delivery.
Come right here, Purple.
Marking probable demise zone.
Smoke screen bombardment ready.
Alright, Purple, come here. You, yep, come here.
That way.
Purple. Whatever, that works. I'm in here with all this shit and I ain't even hit my ammo.
Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
Marking probable demise enemy.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Back over there.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe.
That way. Swapping back. Return trip for you.
Move to the safe zone.
Probable device
You're
zone.
losing ground. Moving.
That way.
Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
Swapping bags. Requesting close air support.
Oh, I guess I'm just on a warpath fucking today. Oh, ooh, a bot. A fucking bot. Two of them. Three of them. Yeah, it'd be dope if you can come get me. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Thanks for the buyback, though.
Welcome to the Gulag. Fight to win redeployment. Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Hey, get a loadout. Get a loadout.
Need some cash. Oh, loot. Need some
Green, where you at?
We lost the contract.
Green.
Close
That works. Appreciate that.
Safe zone. Loadout drop headed your way.
Grab that field upgrade. Gotta take the wheel.
Doo-doo-doo.
Marking contract.
Right side hill. Our team we gonna have to kill is gonna be over here.
Probable device zone. Loading new name.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Enemy with the
Yeah, we saw the message.
Shoot the bastard.
Get to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Swapping bags.
That was bullshit. Wouldn't let me execute him. Okay, so it's down to you and me, Blue.
Passenger identified. Enemy vehicle.
Oh, we can. Oh, come on with the bullshit. Hop in, some of the scents can be used in cold process, but hop in chat. Or hop in Discord, man. You'll see me in the group chat. Oh, and Dirty Max is disconnected. Come on. What up? Yeah, most of the scents can be used. Here's the thing, though. When we're using the scents, if it's not a scent we have already used, we have to do small batch, because if it discolors, it discolors. Do you understand? Okay. Yeah, we have micas. No, that's a additive for functionality. Correct. As long as it wasn't a melt and pour. If it was like a little container, then yeah. I think that's a melt and pour. Okay, there's goat milk, olive, charcoal based. No, that's a pour. That's a melt and pour. Yeah, these will all be able to be used And some of the colors, like the first bar that we ever did with colors, we used the, what was it, red, blue, and I think yellow. And those colors, yeah, those bars didn't come out as clean as the previous bars that we've been doing, if that makes sense. It does better for the melt or for the cold process. Now the melt and pour might accept the liquid fairly quickly and it might disperse really good. You could, because they are melt and pours. Well, it's not about whether it goes. If somebody's consistently with a shea butter mix and then they're looking for functionality, they're going to go shea butter and activated charcoal. They're going to go for shea butter and some form of clay. Everything that you have is available to use. Okay? Now, the thing is with melt and pours, it's a variation of how big you're going to make it. Yeah, we have a 12 by 12. But I don't know if we're going to be able to keep all of that at temperature. Because, see, here's the thing with melt and pour. If you do it using a microwave, you kind of have. Think of liquid in a microwave. It doesn't always get hot. It does, but it doesn't. One portion of it, it'll be nice and hot, but one won't. But then when you mix it up, all the heat mixes up the non-heat, making everything heat. With melt and pours, and if you're thinking about 12 by 12, quite literally, it might take an hour to melt that down. Yeah, and it's not going to be we're melting it in cups in the microwave. It's going to be we're going to stick it on the stove and put a heat source to it and double boil it and let it sit there and melt. Mm-mm-mm. That stuff melts down quick. Especially if the double boiler water is already hot. I mean, we can pour it. If it's one single liquid pour, it should work. If it's multiple liquids being poured and it's not cold process, if they are not roughly around the same temperature, they do not stick together. Correct. And then it cools down, and because it's a that size slab, it's going to take. Missiles, go lay down, please. It's going to take an hour and some change to cool down. Versus if, like the puck molds or the little skulls and blah, 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 those might take 20 minutes to cool down. 45 at max. But something solid that's a couple inches thick and it can retain some heat for a minute. What up, boss? At max, it could take up to 24 hours to fully cool. It could be 2, 3, it could possibly be 6. It just literally all depends on the timing of everything. If you pour at a hotter temperature, it's going to take longer to cool down. Say, like, you keep cutting in and out for a little bit. Like, I hear. Yeah, we don't use mold relief. We don't need to. It's not an epoxy. Is it OEM? That's why it's 2200. The fuck it is. Find an original part for a 66 Shelby Cobra. It's. Say again, Hank?
Missiles.
If the shea butter is supposed to be 20%, grab a couple aloe bricks. So that way when you do an actual like meltdown, you can keep the 20% shea butter and have aloe. And then quite literally we could chop it down to 4 individual blocks apiece and then just put the shea butter and then the aloes and make it as it's supposed to be properly percentage poured. No. I'm going to sit here and say this. If they don't move quick and you do not have them in a highly temperature, humidity controlled atmosphere, they suck moisture out of the air. No, anything, as far as I know, anything that's melt and pour, okay? If it's not immediately sold and you can't store it in a consistent, non-humid environment, it's going to sweat and form bubbles on it. You'll see when you come by. I mean, if you want to grab enough to do whatever, we have the capabilities of a slab, 1, 2, 3, 4 different loafs, but 3 of them are old school loafs with the sloped sides. I'd kind of say the aloe because it has more functionality. Glycerin is more for a filler. Yeah, I'd spread it with aloe, not glycerin, because then you could do shea, aloe. You could throw a charcoal in there, and if you grab one of each, that's 3 off rip, and now you only got to find 2 more. And if you want to do another aloe or 2 additional aloe, you have your 5 right there. Man, I'll tell you like this. If they snatch it, I would say it like this. Snap what you're going to take, or screenshot what you're thinking of, and take it to chat. And just upload a picture or create a new file. Say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. And then start uploading your things to it and ask questions. It will give you answers. Yeah, those are all melt and pour. Yeah, I mean, we grabbed shit. I don't think it's a 5 pound. I think it's like a 10 or 15 pound. It was like $80. Nice. Mm, no, the coconut can be snatched at Walmart or anywhere you find this type of coconut. It could be the local convenience store. It could be your local small grocery family owned. It doesn't matter. As long as it's unrefined, like organic, pure. Um, yeah, they're like 11 to 14 bucks depending on where you get them.
I was gonna say, send that shit to the ones I got from Walmart, and then I'll go to my Walmart and see about it. Because if y'all can use that, then I'll just keep feeding y'all those with all these colors and shit too. Because I was gonna go today. But my buddy needed me for like a bunch of tools and shit on the car, so I just went back to that other one and
Oh, you're good. All right. Here's the one we currently have right now. And the next loaf that we're going to go make, we're probably going to eat through the rest of that. I might be able to get 2 loaves out of what's in there.
so out of a full jar of what you get like 3 loaves or something.
4, possibly 5. Depending on what's required and depending on how much we put of other stuff in.
Yeah, 'cause I grabbed some of them for y'all. Yeah, that don't look bad.
Yeah, they do have bigger ones. That's not the biggest one that they carry. I think they carry one that's about twice that size.
But yeah, like I said, I'll grab that. Some other. I'm still gonna grab those powder colors or whatever. That one thing Dad sent about the like little strip of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. The mica powder.
Yeah. If you can find different mica powders like Michael's has or Hobby Lobby, just find different colors. And if you think it's a cool color or you know they like that color, pick it up.
Yeah, 'cause they had some of them there, but I can't remember what colors. But I figured the ones I grabbed would work. Use this time for some target
I mean, they will work. It's just what we've experienced, they don't work as much as how we're liking the color distribution to be. If you know what I mean. Well, when you stop by, you'll see what I mean. Like, I'll send like the most detailed picture I could with what we have. Oh, and I got him at 100 meters. Nice. With a rocket launcher. Now, mind you, he was just standing there.
Playtime zone. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
What kind? Now, what'd you say? What were you saying, Hank? I'd go olive. Because yeah, but you're going to have to go 5 to 1. So you're going to have to obtain 4 of those. Well, 3 because you also have the charcoal. Well, you don't have to have 3 olive oils, but if you're going to use 20% on the shea butter, you're going to have to figure whatever else is going to be the rest of the 80.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
shit on. Oh, and I got killed. Yeah, pretty close to that. Good job, Slick. Yeah, but you're running at that point in time. You're running 6. You'll be running 2 loaves, 2 possibly 3 loaves. Anything over 6 pounds, you're going into another loaf. I mean, it recommends 20. What you choose for your proprietary blend is on you. I mean, you could check out Mango, take all your selections and screenshots, and quite literally go download ChatGPT or Grok or an AI and go ask it questions. It'll give you all the answers you're looking for. Some of the questions that you have for me, I quite literally, I'm not going to sit here and try to blow smoke up your ass. Some of them I don't have answers for. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you got somebody that, you know, has got they're ordering some soap, and, you know, you could throw a quick melt in there with them, and, you know, they'd be more inclined to come back more often. That's something you can do consistently. Amazon's got them for like $10. Hell, Temu's got them for like 8. Something like that. Pretty close. Well, and see, the beautiful thing is because where we have or we're going to be needing it, I can quite literally cut a hole straight outside. I don't need no size anything. I just need a dehumidifier itself. I don't need a storage compartment. Now, I will say this. If you're doing this and you're grabbing all this with the intent to distribute to us, I am highly grateful for this. But also at the same point in time, Stack your own stuff, man, guy. Because of... in all actuality, you're ahead of us. We just have paperwork. You have market experience. You have market knowledge. You have inventory knowledge. You have inventory rollover knowledge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And once we get to that point, doing that would be not a problem because we would have the consistent sales to be able to afford that bill. I mean, that'll help it. But once sales start clapping, I mean, it's just a matter of a couple things we have to get situated on our side, and things start flying really quickly. Oh, at that point in time, like, I'm not going to sit here and bullshit. When we go into the slabs, the only time I will ever touch the loafs again is when we over pour a slab and we have too much. And then I need to pour a loaf. Other than that, I'm probably not going to use the loafs again. Pretty much. Because otherwise, I'm going for a whole nother slab, or 2 or 3, so then I can mix up, like, straight up a 5-gallon batch of the shit, not have to worry about nothing. Yeah, and quite literally be able to have the capabilities of, in a single pour 150 plus fucking bars. I mean, I just have to actually pour the slab. That's it. We have it. Yeah. Yeah. It becomes an issue because if it becomes a high humidity week or week and a half and nobody buys the melt-in pours, you kind of lose the melt-in pour to the humidity. It's crazy how it happens.
UAV prepped for launch. LDBR awaiting targeting data.
That one I don't know.
Counter UAV ready for tasking. LDBR salvo ready for launch.
Looking glass on your grid. Enemy radar. Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah. Like, melt-in pours, or not exactly melt-in pours, but I know shea butter and I know the glycerin. If they end up with any type of humidity, and I mean any, they sweat. And they sweat bad.
Kill enemies and secure supply caches to close the contract on your head.
It's preference at that point. It does something different to the bar itself. You know how some soaps don't... You know how some soaps produce a really good lather, but not a lot of bubbles? And some produce a whole lot of bubbles and really no lather? I want to produce lather and bubbles. But I would rather produce lather that hydrates than bubbles.
MTO Kilo, SFE 16 rounds.
Yeah.
No kills, EOS.
Assault packs ready. Engaging new mag.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Objective complete.
Pretty much. One. Well, we have the one loaf mold that's in the wood container, and then we have 3 additional loaf molds that are not contained.
Just got a loadout drop inbound.
I think there's somewhere around, like, somewhere between 800 and 1,000 grams.
UAV available for tasking.
Yeah, somewhere roughly in that range. The pink mold complete total size is 15. But anything past that is
Bombardment standing
not.
by.
Got a point.
Woo!
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about fucking cold process shit is the time frame that it takes. It Yeah. At bare minimum you're spending a month. Yeah, pretty much. And if you kick up to the 25-pound slabs, that kicks up to like 4 or 5 loaves a batch. My bad. I'm also in the middle of playing Warzone. Woo! Who's sniping at me? Oh, I'm getting sniped at from fucking 3 directions. Woo! Not if it's melting pour. Oh! Fill more butts. Fuck fill more butts. I almost got the whole fucking squad. Pricks. Alright. We appreciate it. Missiles, get out of there. Alright, boss. Alright, well, hopefully everybody's still here. crazy. It actually let me fucking stream. I'm so thankful for that. I guess we're going back at one. You know what? We'll go Rebirth. We'll go full map. Fuck it. Do, 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 do. Mm. What up, what up, what up, what up? Who got a mic?
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Alright, who's got a mic?
All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone. I'm reloading.
What up? Nice try. Follow me if you want to find something cool. If you don't know, follow.
Soldier, mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. Hightail out of there.
Do, do, do. Oh, we got sweats in here already? Hopefully that sweat's on my team and it's yellow. Oh, it is. Yep, I see him. Where you going, homie? You ain't finna keep it up there, homie. I promise you. What'd I tell you? If you want to see what I'm gonna do to you, come join the stream, homie.
I'm reloading.
Do, do, do.
Mark the
I'm going to signal. Put up Fuzzy Nuggets.
Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, redeploy.
Moving here.
When we get up here, just follow me. I'll show you what to do fairly quickly. I won't start it until you're next to me.
Squad mate redeploying to the AO.
Check your switching mags.
Your squad mates started securing the intel. Join them to increase
What you doing, buddy?
capture.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Sit down. Appreciate that, gentlemen. All right, follow me real quick. I'll teach you guys how to do the heat map.
Information on the next gas spread.
Moving here.
Come on.
Changing mags. Moving. Moving here.
What up, what up, what up?
Mark the point to any enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Say again. I'll send it to you in chat real quick.
Enemy movements around.
Yeah.
Cash here.
See, the only problem with that is the TRU that you know to be us is actually registered to Master P. He had a group called TRU.
Cash here. Mark some loot.
So I mean, we don't necessarily have to, but it would be great if we did, because then when things started getting bigger, we wouldn't have an issue with somebody claiming we're businessing through their names. Yeah. Yeah, she's got that situated. Ah, why did it not let me do that? Okay, so no, I'm playing Warzone. We can't do anything until we have a tax stamp. We have personnel waiting, but nobody's dropped anything to speak of. Yeah, but the humidity still fucks with them, but it does not fuck with them as bad as it fucks with glycerin and melting pores. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit, I'd literally stick it right next to the fucking outlet. You know that all garages have that little vent side piece on the side? I'd stick it right next to it and put the hose out. There ain't gonna be no humidity in the garage. Now, the only problem is I won't exactly speak it here on stream, but there's certain things I could have changed a little differently in how I worded things, and it would make a hell of a difference on how I have things right now. I'll get really? Wow, he got all three of us.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
By the time it breaks down for the 30, yeah, it's about right. Yeah, but then you run the problem of, do you have the shit coming in to actually be able to make those payments? Correct. Correct.
Less than 25 was still standing.
Yeah. But that's depending on how the percentages vary for the actual recipe. But for the most part, yes, you are correct. Loaf. Or not loaves, fucking a slab.
Yeah. And that's what I was sitting there saying because they had those 3 loaf slab molds, but they were like $60 with the wood, the silicone and lead.
Yeah, but it's gonna be well worth it.
Yeah, just get like 3 of them bitches at once.
I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit. I'm going to say yes, because come the first, I'm buying another one.
Yeah, and just stock up on that.
Mm,
That man,
once I get the second one, it quite literally, it's going to be a mix-up of a 5-gallon bucket, and I could probably do half the bucket and pretty close pour both molds.
and that's what I was sitting there saying is we had like 4 slabs and then we had like 2 5-gallon buckets and shit,
Yeah,
or just a really full one.
yeah. That's when I was saying we need to get into the bigger mixer, because then it's going to be deep enough that we need the deeper mixer. Because right now the one we have is about 6 inches. The next mixer up from the one we have is about $200.
We want one bigger than that.
No,
That
I
shit can go in on.
quite literally, it's huge. It is fucking big. Like I think it was a Facebook or an Instagram. The lady that has the blue cut down thing, find her page on YouTube. She makes 25-pound molds, not 16.
Yeah, so she's doing like the 4 loaves in one.
No, she's cutting 5 loaves and a sliver off of one pour.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just hard because then it's like you got a 5 loaf wet slab. Where are you gonna cut it? You know what I'm saying? Like into loaves because you want uniform cuts all the way around. You know what I'm saying?
Correct, but that's when you would go to that bigger cutter like you had seen and shown. That would fit the 25-pound loaf, because she's doing the 25-pound loaf and then cutting it with that cutter. That's why that cutter is like 250, is because that cutter's long enough for the 25-pound loaf. That 25-pound loaf is something like 15 or 16 inches long.
Alright. Oh, so what was the YouTube name again?
I don't know her actual soap channel name, but the link that you sent, the lady that's using that blue cutter,
Oh yeah, that one that
her
I
channel.
saw that.
Yeah, her channel.
Yeah, because
Matter.
that's some big cut new, like brand new from the plates. And dude, that motherfucker was easily like fucking like you know
Two
like
G's.
3-4 grand.
Yeah. It's because it's industrial metal, it's industrial prices, it's made with industrial process. Like, that's going to last. Why? Okay, at least all 3 of them are here. Please let this guy be here. That's a 25-pound. Yeah.
Yeah, because each one of those, I mean, you probably get what 12 bars off a loaf.
With the cutter that I have, I get 10 on the dot, and they're 1.25 inches long.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
25-pound slab mold, you think it's just like
It's
how wide
huge.
the mold is? Like it's the same length as like a 3 loaf mold.
No, it's not. It's bigger. It's like 25% bigger than the slab mold I have right now. In all dimensions, height, width, length, it's bigger. Well, if you're getting somewhere between 10 and 15, depending on cut size.
You're clear to engage all hostiles. Enemy soldier incoming.
Pretty much, it ends up being the little chunk that's left. And with that little chunk being left, you take that and you can put it in a sampler set. You can put it in a fucking, an actual, like, I don't know, travel bar setup thing, something like that. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but the major thing that's killing us right now is the insurance and ingredients on packaging.
You're clear. Enemy hunters were eliminated.
Yeah.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination. Tossing smoke grenade! Solid try. Time to head back to base. Release. Get ready to redeploy. Next one, back at it!
They ain't cheap. I mean, yeah, that's about right.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
That sounds about right. Gotcha. That's only $3 a pop. Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee she'll look at him and she'll let you know. Climb to the roof. Tail the TV. Alright, you still here? No, I'm gonna say you lagged out or I did. One of the two. Nope, you're still here. Okay. I guess it was lag.
I'll take the wheel.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got a bunch of candles, so. Or at least old school candles. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
When I worked at radio, and we were working like one of the clients was Bed Bath and Beyond, and we had like short orders and all that. Those candles, like each candle was like $15, and I'd say they were like maybe like 12-ounce candles or something. Like it was bigger than those little jars I send